Now, in this video, we are going to take up a problem on projections of solids. How to solve this problem by using the Solidate software. The problem reads as a pentagonal pyramid, 25 mm sides of base and 50 mm axis length, rests on HP on one of its slant triangular faces. Draw the projections of the pyramid when the axis is inclined to VP at 45 degrees. To do this problem, first we have to go to the Solidate screen. So here, this is the default screen of A2. Now I need to change it for A4. So to do that, first I will go to the lower left corner on sheet 1, then right click on the mouse button and then go to sheet setup, and in the background sheet you select A4 and you don't show the background. That means this display will going to be disabled. So you say, then it will sheet will going to shrink from A2 to A4. Now the display is still set for A2. Now I need to set it for A4. Then just go to fit. Now the next thing is I need to start type the question. So to do that, first I will go for a text. Then you come down to take the font size as Times New Roman. So you take Times New Roman and you take the font size as 4 and then press enter. Now you take the cursor wherever you want and click on the first button of the mouse. Now you start typing the text. A pentagonal pyramid 25 mm. A pentagonal pyramid 25 mm sides of base and 50 mm axis length rests on 50 mm axis length rests on HP on one of its slant triangular faces. Draw the projections of the pyramid. Draw the projections of the pyramid when the axis is inclined to VP at 45 degrees. By holding this Alt key, type 0176 and relieve the Alt key or 45 degrees. Okay, and then you just right click it to come out of the text box. Now you go to sketching, go to move, disable copy. You select this and keep it wherever you want. Okay, now I will go for zoom window. I will go for zoom window and bring the sheet nearer to your screen. Now I need to start writing the solve the problem by using the Solidate software. Before actually starting it, you just go to IntelliSketch, which is here. Then go to endpoint, intersection and horizontal or vertical are enabled, and all other options you disabled it. And then you make sure that the relationship handles, then you have alignment indicator, all are switched on. Now you go to home. So here you can see that you come down to sketching. So click on line. So take the line width as 0.05 and enter. Now first we are going to create a pentagon of 25 mm sides. Even though the pentagon has to rest on one of the vertical edges, first you make sure that it will going to be drawn in horizontal position. So to do that, at some arbitrary point, take the distance as 25, angle is 0, then you take 25, angle is 72, then you take 25, angle is 144, then you take 25, angle is 216, then take 25, angle is 288. Okay, now you come down to zoom window. Now you go to midpoint, enable midpoint, go to line, take endpoint of this to midpoint of this, take endpoint of this to midpoint of this, then disable midpoint and go to trim corner between these two. Okay, then go to line, take endpoint of this to endpoint of this to endpoint of this, and again you take endpoint of this to endpoint of this. Now it is fine. Now you go to group, select this entire thing as a group, then right click, then you just go to select this and make this as 0.5. Once you do that, now you go to rotate, disable copy, you select this, take this endpoint will be with reference to this endpoint. Now go out of it and then go to move, disable copy, you select this and bring it wherever you want and click. Now you go to line command, draw a horizontal line of any length, and then you go to offset, take the distance as 50, then you select this line and offset it, and now you go to line, take endpoint and draw a vertical line to the front view. Similarly from here and you from here to the top, then go to line, take endpoint from here. Now you go to trim all these things, okay, and then you trim this, okay, then go to line, take endpoint of this to endpoint of this to endpoint of this. Similarly you take endpoint of this to endpoint of this, then go to select this line and you delete it. Now you go to split this line till here. Now you go to zoom window, bring it near to the screen, then you go to select all these 4 lines, 3 and this 4th line, and make that line as 0.5. Now you select this line and make that as line type as axis line, that is this one, okay. Now you go to fit, then you go to group, okay, select this entire drawing and make it as a group. Now we will start typing the text now. So to do that, first I am going to consider this. Now we go for zoom window, okay, then go to text, that is annotation, and here Times New Roman, take the font size as 3. Now you just by putting caps lock on, type capital X, in this case it is VP and in this case it is HP, then you bring it here, small letter A, then B, then C, then D, then E, here it is O, then O1 in bracket, okay. So here it is A dash, then here it is B dash, then it is C dash, then you have D dash, then you have E dash, okay, then you have O1 dash in bracket, then you have O dash without bracket. Now you come down to zoom window, bring it nearer to the screen, and now you go to move, disable copy, you select this and place it wherever you want, okay, HP. Now you take A, then you take B, then it is C, then it is D, then it is E, you take O, then O1, okay. Similarly A dash, then B dash, then E dash, then O1 dash, then it is C dash, then it is D dash now. Then go to fit, then zoom window, then go to move, take this and keep it here. Now once you do that, so this is the both the front and top view. So go to another dimension, go to ISO, go to cloud modify, go to general, make all these dimensions color as black, Okay, then come down to text. You take Times New Roman, sorry, Times New Roman. Then you take the font size as 3. Then go to units. So linear is okay, angular is also okay. Then go to lines and coordinates, make it 0.1 and say OK and then apply. Now we go for distance between, take end point of this to end point of this. So you come down to nominal and you select this 50. Then go to fit. Then you come down to this. Then go to distance between this line and this line. So you go to horizontal or vertical by 2 points. Okay, you take this and keep it 25 here. So once you do that, now you go to fit. Now you go to zoom window. Again, you bring it near the screen. So he says it is resting on one of the slant triangular faces on HP. So go to move, enable copy, select this. Okay, and take it here and give the y displacement as 0. Now you place it wherever you want. Okay, now once you do that, then go to rotate option, select this, take this endpoint. This endpoint will come on this. Okay, then go to move, disable copy, you select this and bring it near the screen. Go to y displacement, you make it 0 and you bring it here. Okay, so once you do that, go to zoom window. Now you go to move, enable copy, so take O dash and you keep it here. Then you take C dash and you keep it here. Then D dash here. Okay, then O1 dash. Then you take B dash. Then you take E dash. Okay, then you take A dash now. So once you do that, go to line, take endpoint of this to the endpoint of this and you take to the bottom side. So you take between these two and here you take CD. Okay, this line and this line. Then go to trim corner between this line and this, between this line and this, and go to line, take endpoint and draw a horizontal line, which is this line which we want intersection. And then here also you take A and bring it. Okay, then go to trim corner between these two, and between these two. Okay, then go to line and you take endpoint of this and draw a vertical line. Then go to line, take endpoint of this and draw a horizontal line. Similarly from here also you take endpoint and draw a horizontal line. And then go to trim corner between this line and this. Similarly between these two now. So now we have all the points have been joined. So now I want to go for a line. Take endpoint to this endpoint. Observe here I am just drawing these lines by using without giving thickness. It should be light. Okay, select this. Similarly you select between this point to this point and from here to here. Okay, so once you do that, now you go to split this line till here. Okay, then again you split this line till here, and again you split this line till here, and again you split this line till here. Okay, so now all the exterior edges of the boundaries of the solids are visible. By holding the shift key, you select all these lines. And then the surface near to the observer is visible, so naturally this line will become visible. So make it 0.5. Then you take this line and you make that line as the axis line. Similarly, you select between these two and which you make it as a hidden edge and make the thickness as 0.35. So once you do that, now this is the entire solid. Now we go for block, go to group, select this entire thing and make it as a group now. So once you do that, now you go for move, enable copy, you select this, you take A and you keep it here. Then you take O and keep it here. Okay. Now I want O1, so go to text, make this here O1. Okay, then go to move, disable copy. Okay, then you take enable copy, take B, then you take C, then you take D, then you take E, okay. So all the edges have been marked now. So once you do that, now this entire surface is over. Now we go for the beta inclination now. So go to line, select some line here and draw a horizontal line. You take any line, okay, and you keep that line and you take 100 mm, angle is minus 135 degrees because it is 45 degrees. Now you go to point on element and you go to R by center point. Select some arbitrary point and take the radius as 50 because the true length of the axis is 50. The sweep angle is 10 degrees and you take the cursor here and click. Okay. So once you do that, you remove point on element and go to line and you take the intersection point of this and then draw a horizontal line and go to trim corner between this line and this line. Now we got the point. Now once you do that, now I want to take this distance from the axis. Axis is the one which I need to represent. So you take dimension between here and here, which is 47.28. So go to center point and enable center point and go to R, take center point, take the cursor on the circumference of the arc and it brings to the center. You just click over that. So what is the radius? The radius is 47.28. And what is the sweep angle? I will going to take it as 10 degrees. So you take the cursor here and you click. Okay. Now once you do that, you go to select and you remove this. So this angle is, this radius is also 47.28. Now you go to move and you enable copy. You select this and you take this end point and take the cursor here and click it. Now once you do that, now I need to represent the axis. That means the end point of this axis should come and lie on this intersection point. So to do that, I will go for rotate option. Disable copy, you select this and you take this end point, come down on this end point till to the intersection of these two. Okay. So once you do that, the next point is you go to spread this line till here. Okay. Then you go to select, then you remove this and you come down to this and make that as the dash dot line. Okay. So once you get this, now I need to name them. How to name them? So here you go to move, enable copy, you select O and you keep it here. Then you select A and you keep this line here. Then you take O1 and you keep this line till here. Then you take B, keep it here. Then you take C then you take D, then you take E. Okay, now you have everything has been copied. Now you go to fit, then go to zoom window. Now if you want, you can bring this near to the screen, move disable copy. You select this entire thing and move it wherever you want. Okay, then you come down to zoom window. Now you go to line, go to line and take this endpoint till here, then you take C and you keep it here, then you take D and you keep it here, then go to trim this entire thing. Okay, then go to line, take endpoint and draw a horizontal line, and here you take endpoint and draw a vertical line. So go to trim corner between these two, then go to line, take endpoint and draw a horizontal line, and here you take endpoint. Okay, similarly from here, and go to trim corner between this line and this line, similarly between these two. So now you go to line and take a endpoint and draw a horizontal line, and here from this A you take to the top, then go to trim corner between these two. Now we go for line. So here we are starting from here and B. Okay, then it is C, then you take D, then you take D. Okay, and you bring this here. Okay, then go to line, take endpoint to this endpoint to this endpoint. So all other dimensions are shown now. So to do that, now we go for zoom window, and now you go to split this line till here. Okay, and then you split this line till here. So once you do that, you go to fit. So now all the exterior edges of the boundaries of the solids are visible. So you take this edge and you take this edge and you take this edge. So this edge and this edge. Similarly, this edge is also visible. Okay, now you go to this and make it 0.5. So once you do that, so now you have the clarity. Now you go to this and you select this, select this and make this as the axis line. Okay, once you do that, so this line and the remaining points are this line and this line. You make that lines as the hidden edges and you make it as 0.35. So now we have the entire drawing has been completed. Now you go to split this line till here. Okay, then go to select this and you delete it. Now you come down to zoom window. Okay, then you go to text and here you start typing the text. Here you take A1 dash, A dash. Then what I want this here, it is B dash. Then we have C dash. Then you have D dash. Then you have E dash. Then you have the entire pentagonal surface is visible. So O1 dash without bracket, then O dash. Now you come down to zoom window. Now you go to move, disable copy. Okay, you select A dash, then you take B dash, then you take O dash, then you take C dash, then we have D dash, then you have E dash now. And since entire pentagonal surface is visible, therefore O1 dash becomes visible. Now we have the clarity of the drawing. So then go to select this line, you select this line and you select this line and you select this line and make it 0.13 because that is the axis line. So once it is resting on one of the pentagonal surfaces on HP, so then you just go to angle between, select this line and this line, you give it 45. Then again you just go to this and make it blank. Then go to angle between, okay, select this line and this horizontal. Sorry, you go to angle between, select this line and this line, you take this, okay, and you just go to text, okay, come down to symbol, okay, and here you type beta inclination. Then go to move, disable copy, you select this and you keep it. Now you come down to this and you take the font as Times New Roman and take this font size as 3 and put the caps lock on and type capital Y. So this is how you will be able to create the drawing by using the Solid Edge software. So how do I know that my problem is right? Even in the final position, you can see that the pentagonal, the triangular face is resting on HP. So once the triangular surface is resting on HP, the axis is inclined to VP. So since it is the true inclination here, the angle inclined is true inclination given, and we need to, because here you have the apparent length. So I need to find out the apparent inclination. On that apparent inclination line, we need to construct this. So this is how, since we have taken all the care, and this is a pentagonal surface of base is 25 and the height is 50. So since we have considered all the given data in the problem, and hence our problem is right. Thank you.